All right, welcome to the after show, and today we will give our Fantastic Four review. Now, you and I, Leroy, we didn't go see it together, but we went to go see it separately. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I will let you go first.
I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
7.5
I really enjoyed myself. I was worried it was going to be trash. I was worried it was going to be more like Superman. Now, Superman is not trash. It's just not what I like. I like movies that have a little bit more serious tone. You can almost see it happening in real life. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah. And even though it's a comic book movie, I felt like this movie, Fantastic Four, was way more grounded. I enjoyed the characters. The pacing was a little off. The CGI had some moments that made me go like, I wish they had spent more time, especially with the baby, Franklin, the baby.
Yeah.
That's what. But besides that, there are times I go to the movie theaters and the movie theater and I say, I really don't have the money right now to be doing this. And then when the movie's not good, I'm ticked. I want my money back, but I can't get it back.
Yeah.
I didn't feel this way with Fantastic Four. I loved it. I loved it. I might go see it again.
I have so many reasons that I loved it. One, it was my favorite Marvel movie in years. When I say years, Spider-Man Part 2 with Mysterio was the last one that I thoroughly enjoyed. Spider-Man Part 3, I think, was like, it was pretty good, but you wouldn't appreciate it if you didn't see all the other crap before, like the other Spider-Man stories, the Andrew Garfield, the Tobey Maguire, all that stuff, you know? This one, the beautiful thing about it was, well, first of all, I went to go see it in theaters. I was excited to go see it. Went to go see it in theaters because I've been so not into them that I just keep waiting until they come out to stream, you know? Went to go see it in theaters. I love the fact that if you went in there and didn't see any Marvel, if this was your first ever Marvel movie, you would have been good. Nothing was thrown at you that went over your head that made you be like, I don't understand what's going on right now. It was beautiful. And that was, I was reading how that was like the intention. The director was like, they said, this is a completely different world. We will handle the connecting part with the post-credit scene. And they brought in the Russo brothers or whatever for that quick. But even if you saw, I'm not going to spoil it, but for the post-credit scene, it does connect to the grander story.
Yep.
But in a cool way where you're kind of like, oh, what's going on? Boom, and it cuts. Like, it doesn't completely wreck you, you know? But I mean, I love the look, the aesthetic. It took me at first, when it first started, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to believe that Pedro Pascal is Reed Richards.
Yeah.
3 minutes later, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'm all in. Yeah, like real quick when I saw him. And you know, the reason is though, because I just finished The Last of Us season 2 last week. So I was still in the Joel mode, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But 3 minutes in, I'm like, all right, I believe this. I love the way they did everybody else. If you know anything about Fantastic Four, they're the first kind of heroes that they made. Before them, it was almost like just one hero type of situation. This is the first time they did like a superhero family team. So everybody's relationship with each other, they did a good job of hitting on all of those things. Everybody's little mini relationship with each other. They did a great job of kind of the Fantastic Four. I would say is almost like the Marvel's version of DC. The Marvel version of Superman in the DCU, where everybody knows who they are and they're like, oh, we love them. They're like our superheroes. But for some reason, I love them, and I'm not a fan of the way it is with Superman. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I love the way they do it with the Fantastic Four. And my God, Galactus.
Yeah, buddy.
They did him perfect.
I actually wanted more of him. I wanted more, just a little bit more. But I mean, I don't want to give anything away. He was really, really good.
He
really
was terrifying.
Yeah.
And I see what you're saying about how you wanted more, but I think they did it just enough because he is such an overpowered, ridiculous character that you can't. The way that they did the big fight scene, I think was solid. And the scene, one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie was when the baby's being born.
Yes.
And them and the whole Silver Surfer connection.
Yep.
That was, put it this way, my wife hates space. I tell you, I always joke about how my wife hates space. She was watching that and she goes, this is terrifying me more about how space is. They did it so good.
Yeah. And that part right there, I just want to, when I mentioned CGI earlier, I meant like really short periods of time. But overall, the look of the movie is unbelievable, especially when that part right there, when they were in space, I'm like, this looks, the way they had the Silver Surfer actually surfing wasn't just a straight line. It was, I can't wait till people see it so we can have like a full blown conversation about it. But again, just great. I might go see it again in the theaters. I might.
And how could I say this without doing like a big spoiler? Okay, so you know how the Thunderbolts movie, they did a post-credit scene that made everyone go, great, now I know how Fantastic Four is going to end.
Right. Nope.
No.
Wait a minute. Now I'm confused.
Right.
What in the world?
I have a theory if you want to hear it.
Nah, I don't want to.
I have a theory.
Nah, because people haven't seen it yet. We could talk about that part off air.
I have, but they did a great job because I was going into it kind of expecting how the movie, I was still excited. I'm like, even though I know how the movie's going to end, I'm still excited, but it didn't end the way that I thought, the way that people, I watched the comic book nerds like crazy on YouTube and stuff. It didn't end the way that they were speculating.
Yeah.
They did such a great, it excited me because the last, I mean, when did that Spider-Man movie come out? Like 2020, maybe 2019. No, 2019 was Endgame. That was the first movie after Endgame, I believe. So like 2020. It's been 5 years. It's been 5 years of just crap movies.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Crap. When I say crap, I mean I watched the Captain America with what the hell's his name? With Falcon. I forget his real name. Yeah, with Sam.
Yep.
And just because I didn't completely think it was hot garbage, I was like trying to convince myself going, oh, I guess that movie wasn't that bad. That movie wasn't good. But it just wasn't as bad as all the other. It was like a decent appetizer to the Fantastic Four main course.
Right. The bar was set so high with Endgame and Infinity War that I've been comparing everything, whether it's Marvel or DC, to how I felt seeing that. And I got some of that with Fantastic Four. It's still not at the level of Endgame or something, but I got the feeling that that's the direction we're going, and this was like a great launching pad for that. Great job. I'm glad they took their time. Another small complaint is that some of the stuff that we saw in the trailers wasn't in the movies.
Right.
Like when Mr. Fantastic, they're in their home and they're talking about we meet every day at this time. Blah. That wasn't in the movie, and I'm like, what? Where did that go? Oh, I also like how with Mr. Fantastic they didn't make him cartoonish. Right. What I mean by that, like, obviously, people, that he can, he's flexible, he can stretch, but it wasn't exaggerated.
Yeah, it wasn't wrapping his arms around a building.
Right. It made sense, and good job. Marvel really stepped their game up, and hopefully what happens is that Marvel and Disney don't get caught up and say, all right, we got success here, now we got to start rushing out more. Take your time and make sure that these movies are done right. They look right. The casting is right. The writing is right. The director, all that. Make sure it's right, because we'll be right back in the movie. I thought we had comic book movie fatigue. This one kind of like
it was good, and it also passed my my little kid test because, like I said, with Superman, my kids, my youngest, they're all about post credit scenes.
Yep.
Doesn't matter what the movie is. They're like, hold on, is there a post credit scene? I told people Superman sucked. People like, no, it didn't suck. No. And not only am I saying it's like my little kids watched it and they didn't even ask about a post credit scene. They didn't. Fantastic Four, they were like, is there a post credit scene? And then when I told them kind of like what it's going to lead into, the Doomsday and all that stuff, my daughter was like, when is that happening?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I said, late 2026, almost 2027. And she got upset.
Oh,
so
that's good. Who are their favorite characters? I'm curious.
In this movie, who did my son really like? Johnny Storm. And my daughter, I think she was a fan of Mr. Fantastic.
I'm surprised. I thought you were going to say the robot for some reason.
Oh, they were commenting on the robot. Of course,
they were. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were definitely commenting on that, and they loved how terrifying Galactus. They did Galactus so good.
About time.
It
makes you wonder why previous Fantastic Four movies didn't do it
because it's hard. He's such a, I don't want to say complex character, but it's like you can't just make him be like, I'm going to eat your planet. You gotta kind of make him like kind of like a chill scary in a way.
Yeah.
But like when he shows up, it scares the crap out of you.
Yeah.
So
them eyes light up. It's like, okay, let's go.
So good.
Great
so
stuff.
Good. Anyway, highly recommend the movie. Check it out when you get a chance. And by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much.